the upstairs crew, which is most of you. Um, you are upstairs kind of thumbing through books. Kintar, as you flip through this book, the language in it itself is common, but it's a very old version of common that is really difficult to kind of like mentally gymnastics through. It's like the difference between reading English and Old English. You pick up on certain things, but certain things are muddy just because of the time dilation. You are able to gather that this is a book about moon elves as a culture. You know that, or you read that they primarily dress in lavenders or purples, if not that, then blues and whites. They are often seen having very long ears and either dark hair and dark eyes, or totally white hair and no pupils and sclera at all, or pupils and iris. They're just kind of white-eyed. They are, from the point of view of this book, long gone. And this is just kind of a loose amount of information that this author has gathered in his travels. It talks about them potentially using divination pools and potentially being connected to something louder than music. Having their patron be the moon goddess that is, at the time of the writing of the book, a feared entity amongst most of the people. He doesn't quite understand where they went or what happened to them. He knows that their cultures kind of live on in the names of the days of the week, and their culture lives on in some of the songs that have been kind of pushed on through the generations. The song that Quen was singing the previous night was actually a song that you guys had heard before. It's just one of the songs that comes from ancient history that has been passed down, and nobody really knows exactly where it comes from. You gather that they were intensely secretive and weren't around for long.
Okay. You said divination pools. Do I know what that is?
It actually has a diagram of one of these divination pools, and it is exactly like the bowls of water that you saw in the temple that you guys were in. There was the big shallow pool with the moon surface on the top of it, but on the other end of the room there were like 5 or 6 different pools of...
I went in one of them, didn't I?
Yeah, you looked into it and got visions.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Um.
Go ahead.
Never mind. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just
Oh.
gonna continue.
Do I? If I'm wondering. I think like from there, I would try to just look for stuff about like if there's anything else like written about the moon god. Like, I assume if I'm done with that book, I think that that's what the subject I would move on to next.
Okay.
Like,
You find one other piece of text about the moon goddess. It says very plainly at the top of a very old scroll, Lunara. And underneath it is a tapestry of what looks to be an elvish maiden holding out her hand in the face of a massive serpent that is coiling around what looks to be the world. you can tell that the continents that are on the planet that the snake is wrapped around are pretty obviously the continents that you know to be on the terrestrial plane. You actually saw this tapestry once before in the dungeon, on the floor of one of the long rooms. It goes into further detail that seems to tell a story about Lunara protecting Dinesmera from this serpent. And it ends in a way that makes it seem as though Lunara died and the serpent died, or maybe neither of them died and they're still in this battle with one another. It's the translation has multiple variants on the page, just because nobody has known how to speak the language, and what has been decoded of it has been very minimal.
Do I know like what the serpent is? Like what she's fighting?
Make a religion check.
And it's not about Fae Fiends or undead, I guess, right?
Correct.
Dang it. 7.
7.
That was a terrible roll.
You aren't sure what the serpent could be. You haven't really heard any religious talks of like a serpent god or a serpent entity in any of the religious structures that are prevalent today.
Okay.
There are folk tales of the world being made of two serpents kind of bound together, but they hold about as much validity as like Sasquatch.
Gotcha.
Mr. B, what are
Just,
you doing in the library?
Over Kintar's shoulder the whole time.
Just
silently
reading what he's reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I,
Oh,
like,
you're
get down
next
and,
to me?
I just like get down and like whisper in his ear without him realizing. I'm just like, interesting that Quinn like had a lot of those features that it talks about moon elves, right?
Who?
Quinn. Do you not remember the elf girl that was here with Leon?
Oh, did she?
Very long ears, was wearing lavenders and purples, light blues.
As a matter of fact, I can actually show you what all three of them look like pretty plainly.
If B is right next to me, I want to say, do you know any magic that might help me commune with this moon goddess?
I don't really know any lunar magic or anything of that sort.
I don't know. I just out of character.
We can look around in here and see if there's anything.
Just out of character, I googled it and it was like communicating with the deity can be achieved through spells like commune, divination, and something else that I can't pronounce. So yeah, that is what it said.
So if we can, I mean, there might be something in here that might allow us to like do some sort of ritual that would allow you to. If there's nothing here, I mean, we have our little. I mean, we have resident Claire Gravy. I mean, like, she might be able to assist you with that. And I assume as I say this, like, about that time Gravy's, like, coming in.
Yeah. Miss Gravy, you walk into the room, and it's now this very cozy library.
Oh, chairs now, like a
Yeah.
little fireplace.
Okay.
Yeah. Think of like a library in an old college.
Oh, we got like a little
Okay.
study.
It's very study-like. You
Gotcha.
see B and Kintar kind of hunched over some scrolls and a book.
So I see B, and I am going to, I guess, walk up to B and be like, I found these papers, these notes within the room with the spheres. I wondered if you could make sense of them. They seem like some sort of magic, but they're not music.
Imposters.
All right. Then I kind of take them from her and lay them down on the table that we're, I assume, just like at. Uh, I start just kind of like perusing through them as best I can to make out what I can. I can't read Sylvan. I don't have that yet, but um, but as
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
thought you could because
no,
you're
I can't.
patron.
No, I can't yet.
Make
but
a history
maybe
check
we
Oh,
for
can
me.
well
ask
then
on-
I
maybe we can ask
guess
on it
I
helps a
would
little bit.
decipher then.
Make a
But,
history
For
check
you.
for me.
Me?
Mhm.
Okay, I will in a second. But before I do that, I kind of look over at Gravy and I'm just like, is there any way you can help Kintar commune with a goddess of the moon?
You what? I
Just if you're in that
suppose.
area of expertise.
I suppose I could. I've
Just
yet to do commune myself.
Okay, on a history check, that's only an 11.
no rush, you know,
Okay.
just at some point maybe.
You have not seen whatever this is to any regard.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I look back at Gravy. I'm just like, sorry. Sadly I don't know anything about this.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Then Gravy's gonna take the notes back.
Okay. All right.
And then, if I could, I want to try to see if I can peruse around in here to see if I can find any sort of tomes about, like, the Feywild, the Eight, stuff like that.
Like all of that would be written in that language pretty much, right? Or
Yeah,
maybe
and if I can I find any, can I look for any sort of book that can teach
a
me
Rosetta
Sylvan?
Stone.
A Rosetta Stone?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Oh, please.
Can I help him? Because I'm
Sure.
also interested in that.
Yeah.
Luckily, first one was a 19.
Don't think
yeah.
you'll need my help.
Nope. 18 or 19 plus 2, 21.
Okay. As you peruse the texts and books and scrolls and literature, you come across a book that is kind of multicolored, split up into different sections with a big seal in the middle. It is pretty obviously a more expensive book than is the rest of these on the shelves. And when you pull it off the shelf, the text kind of facing you shimmers slightly. And as you look at it, the kind of base text on the face of the book shifts over, kind of like Percy Jackson style, to common.
Oh no.
It says the bylaws.
The bylaws.
That's it? That's the whole title?
Yes, it says the bylaws, and you can see that on the cover of the book, it is split up into 8 differently colored kind of sections of leather, split up by kind of a gold spider web that wraps all the way around the book. As you crack it open, you can tell that this is a book of law from the Feywild that explains the kind of rules of talking with Fey and doing deals with the Fey and basically all of the things the Fey are entitled to that you aren't.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna probably start reading that for a while.
Is Adora a Fae?
Who are you asking?
Yeah,
Gotta sit
I
right
thi-
there,
I-
dog.
I
No,
thought
he's
we
just
knew
at the
that.
table.
Table
Downstairs.
saying that out loud?
No, I thought we knew
Whoa!
that. Okay.
He's a tiefling.
Oh, okay.
You can ask him yourself.
Bezic.
You're like, no, I don't want to do that.
What up?
Just fucking skip rocks.
As you're skipping rocks, the tide starts to come back in. It being pretty early in the morning still, you start to hear some kind of jabbering off to, let's see, you're in the back facing the ocean, off to your right. As you look over, you see 4 shapes kind of crest one of the dunes of this beach. And you can tell that they're all average height, humanoid. After a little bit, you see one of them kind of like throw their arms up in what looks like frustration from this far away. But there's somebody heading towards Chimkin House. Somebody's.
I kind of try to meet them, I guess, or move over towards that way. See if they notice me at all.
Yeah, go over there by yourself.
That'll be fine.
You kind of reposition yourself to get a better look at these individuals, and they are wearing very strange looking armor. Their helmets, or at least like the mask part of their helmet that would come down over their eyes, is all currently up on the top of their head, and it is shaped like, I'll say give me an animal handling check, but we're treating it like it is a knowledge of animals.
Okay. 19.
19. Your dad has told you tales of seals before. You have seen drawings of them as well. Your dad would kind of make some kind of crude drawings of these cute-looking dog-like creatures that he explains are aquatic for the most part. Seeing them now, you can tell pretty easily that what you're looking at is a metal working of what is essentially a seal mask. The rest of the armor on their bodies is pretty slim. They have loose kind of disc-like shoulder pads circled in white fur that just kind of lay on the tops of their shoulders, connected to a chest piece that looks to be bisected, or not bisected, but built like lobster tail, like in sections, so that they can bend forward and twist without having their armor kind of hinder their movement.
Gotcha.
2 of them carry very long spears that look like the points kind of curl into almost a seashell shape. And as they're walking up, they're speaking in a language that you don't understand, but it's very heavy on like the rolling of R's and
Yeah, Def can't do that. Also, when you were describing them, are they bipedal, or are they like seals where they're like kind of,
no,
flopping around?
They definitely look human.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah. No, they are.
Okay.
They are. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't be able to
fucking
tell them
said
as
humanoid.
anything other than human.
Okay, I didn't hear you.
Their eyes seem a little bigger than normal, and the freckles that they have kind of stay on just like the very points of their cheekbones, in very even patterns. As they get closer, they notice the house and you, and stop for a moment, kind of whisper toward one another, and pick up the pace towards you.
What's going on there, buddy? I kind of make sure I have my keg in my right hand. I feel like I'm assuming the rock I was about to throw in my left.
Toss a beach ball.
And they're just like running at me?
Jogging lightly. They're not exerting a whole lot of energy, and it doesn't seem like they're aggressive.
Toss the beach ball.
Just
The beach ball.
curious.
Play with it for hours.
They walk up, and you hear them kind of chortle back and forth to one another briefly before one of them pipes up and says, "So, how'd you get a house here?"
It's as you would say, a mobile home. It kind of moves on its own.
That's fascinating.
Very.
The kind of heavier set one pipes up and says, "So, we tell them about it." Says, "Don't see why not. I mean, maybe they've got somebody who can breathe underwater." And the other one pops up and says, "All right. Well, do any of you have any experience diving?"
Not really experienced, but I know I pick up on things pretty quick.
The smallest of the group kind of chuckles, and their mask kind of falls down onto their face as they kind of giggle to themselves. She kind of pulls it back up, says, "This lot is strange. I can tell with just the guy out front, and of course, the house on the beach." And she kind of looks at the rest of her crew and says, "Well, what are you doing out here? We've not seen this house out this way."
Fucking day drinking and skipping rocks.
Yeah,
Living his best life.
just enjoying myself right now. We're a small traveling bar. We travel the lands and help out smaller towns, but bring the brightest spot to the town.
They're like, "Right, fair enough. Can we get a drink?"
Of course, but if you don't mind me asking, what are you?
Oh, they kind of.
I know you've explained it, but I was just yeah.
They look over at one another, kind of like through their brows, with kind of shit-eating grins on their face. They're like, "We're soldiers from Sarenholm."
From Sarenholm?
Yeah.
You look a little aquatic to be from Sarenholm.
The shortest kind of female soldier elbows the one that said that, and she says, "He's pulling your leg. We're from Siershadel, far east north city.
Other side of the world, basically.
Or
Where we
What?
need to go.
She says, "Our ship got pulled off course and, it sank offshore, and we're trying to get it out."
Oh, jeez. Well, we do have a group of people I can see what we could do. How far is it down?
Oh, it's about a mile out and 2 miles down.
Jeez. I don't know if any of us have the swimming capability, but any way that you have anything that can help with that?
She says,
Nope.
Got a little bit of the stuff back at the inn. Have any of you experience in breathing underwater?
No, but I'm open to new experiences.
She says, "Well, you might not like this one. What are you used to?"
The mountains.
Land
High
and
top mountains. The
Yeah, I'm used
farthest
to
thing away from sea level.
I'm from the mountains, and so I'm used to that. I'm getting used to actual land, but I haven't tinkered into water just yet.
They're like, fair enough.
Wait,
most
this
people
doesn't even know how to swim?
She says, "Well, figure that out when we get there. If you do want to help us and your people are willing, then we might have opportunities for you. But remember that it doesn't last forever."
Oh, I get that. I also know that our group doesn't really work for free. Are you able to help compensate with keeping a bar? You know, we have to have product, and I kind of try to hide the ale, showing I'm not drinking the product.
The kind of heavier set one pipes up and says, "Well, if you help us get our ship back, then we'll take you wherever you need to go. It seems as though your mobile home is a little down for the count."
Did he say shit or ship?
Ship.
Okay.
Well, we just have to kind of rest the house a little bit. We have the ability to kind of move on our own and traverse very far away from where we are now.
I'll be fucking dead and gone before I
But-
leave this house.
But we always take any other forms of payment, of course.
Like, well, we don't really have much to spare. Jesus. Adora up in the window, like.
Well, you were talking about. You said I heard the little Miss Lady over there say something about having some stuff back on the ship. Do you have the ability or some type of item to breathe underwater?
It's a kind of an algae. You drink it back and it allows you to breathe underwater.
Well, how about this? If we're able
Do we
to,
kind of need that to help them get the fucking ship out to begin with?
I will say,
well, listen. Let's go into the bar, have a little chat. I'll bring down the rest of my party, and we can see what we can do. But we have plenty of ale for you to drink as long as you got the notes to handle it.
perfectly fine with us. Hopefully our notes match your notes. I guess all money spends, right?
Probably, depending on where you're at.
Our bar basically is a bank and can convert.
Right.
Fucking another room opens up.
The one that hasn't spoken up yet is kind of a scrawny, very young man who goes, "So, we best get in, right?"
He just wants a drink.
Where you're what?
We best head inside and discuss, right?
Yeah. You guys go ahead. Go. I'll show you the front. Yeah, I kind of walk up, throw my last rock down on the ground,
Sweet.
and head inside and show him to the bar.
As you head inside, Aliana and
You brought the keg in with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still have it hiding behind my back. And now it's in front of me because I'm walking in front of them.
Yeah, it's real easy to hide.
Big body.
Adora and Aliana are sitting in the kind of bar area at the bar itself. It's kind of talking amongst one another, and the rest of the group seems to be upstairs.
Hey, they're not that important. Hey, Adora, are the rest of them still up there being nerds?
Yes.
Well, shucks. Well, Aliana, do we have any enough alcohol to serve a few new guests?
Aliana's like, "Oh, yeah, we'll have to restock in the next town that we're in, but we've got some left."
Perfect. And I hand her the keg, and we have a few people coming in. Adora, or I'm gonna go upstairs and see if I can get those guys out. But we have a little bit of a thing to discuss with our new friends. I kind of turn and, greet them. These are, what are your guys' names again?
Just call us Sierra Guard.
And I kind of nudge him. Potential profit. This is Nedjigard.
Hi.
Ours right in there. I kind of pointed over there.
Thank you very much. Sit down, Les. They all kind of like shuffle around you and sit down at the bar. Meanwhile, you can hear Octopodes in the back kind of prepping glasses and filling them up in the kegs that are pointed towards the kitchen.
He can breathe underwater.
I'm gonna go get the others. I'll be right down.
Send the fucking octopus down.
Says,
I'm-
take your time. Got drinks.
Just goes right down. Fucking starts.
Yeah, and I'll run upstairs see if I can see what the other three are reading about.
Yeah, we do have a fucking aquatic friend, don't we? We're just gonna send the octopus down.
All 8 of them, 9 of them.
Oh
yeah,
my
fucking
goodness.
plenty.
You get upstairs and they're all kind of huddled around the same table, reading their own individual pieces of parchment or book.
Hey, as much as it seems this library is actually somewhat valuable to you guys, we got a little bit of job opportunity if we wanted to make a little extra money on the side, or help out these guys. But I was out back and we had a few people coming down. Come on down to the bar if you want to discuss with these people and see if we can help them out.
I was needing to stretch my legs anyway. Kintar's gonna mark his place. He's gonna fold the corner of the page he was on.
Don't
and
fold the corner of the page, you animal. Use the.
I hope it destroyed. To rip it.
No, but Fezzik, look what we found for you. And I want to pull out like a picture book with it looks like pop out like pictures, that you open.
That's
Check
pretty.
this out.
That's pretty neat. Kind of. I look through the first page. What do I see when it pops out?
As you're thumbing through the pages, you open it up, and as you do so, while it also has a kind of pop out function, it is also got a soundtrack to it. You open the book, and the book starts playing music that
It's an audiobook.
abruptly stops, and then you turn the page, and it continues from where it left off. It's strange, but the things that are kind of popping up from the pages seems to be a story about a group of young adventurers that had gone out into a deep forested, icy wilderness. And while they were out there, they were greeted by these massive whipping kind of greenish blue, teal colored gusts of wind that seemed to take the form of many, many people lashing out in a single strike. And as you kind of turn the books, it says that the adventurers barely made it out with their lives, not sure what attacked them in the first place. And it seems to be an older fairy tale, seeing as how dark it is, but it's interesting to say the least.
Hey, I'll hold on to it because I don't gotta read it. It's fine. Thanks. Look, come on, let's head on down. I started making my way towards down, putting the book in my bag.
Okay. As you all head down to the main thoroughfare, you are greeted by Adora and the rest of the strange faces in the bar area.
You guys want to touch my arm? Five notes.
They look at you with like the strangest look on their faces. They're like, "What did you just say?"
The glass one.
Well, look at it. It's cool.
He's got a weird sense of humor. You don't gotta touch him. I mean, unless you want to. He probably is into that. These are the rest of my members of my party, or our party, excuse me. Yeah, sorry. Kind of lean over and show the three of you as I emerge from the doorway.
They're like,
I was
Go ahead.
I was charging people a few episodes ago to look at my arm when they went to the bar. The dwarves.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's right.
Great.
Little context. So
I'm
it doesn't seem
upgrading the touching.
You get maybe one interested look from the young female Sierra guard, and she says, "Oh, I'll do that," and he goes, "No, don't. It's a scam." Like,
Is
You can touch the other one if you want.
Aliana walks in, just rolling her eyes.
is Aliana in the room?
Yeah.
She just walked in and rolled her
Well,
eyes.
when I walk in and see her, I want to kind of like shoot her a nasty glare.
she just gives you like
What is your deal, Kintar? Gosh, you're gonna kill her like the fucking radio host.
Bad boy.
No, that guy had it coming.
That guy, do not.
He
I'm just
only
kidding.
had
He didn't. I didn't want to do that.
to blame.
Oh my god.
We can't reference stuff that got lost. That we can't reference lost footage.
I will always remember what you did to him.
The kind of heavier set one looks at the group and kind of nods approvingly, says, "Hey, it might do. Did he tell you what we're wanting you to do?"
No clue.
No.
Oh, have any of you got experience breathing underwater?
What?
Our chef does.
Oh, you're a chef.
He's an
Octopodes!
You see, or hear at first, there's kind of squelching of all of the squids come into the room, separated from one another, and they reapparate underneath their kind of chef's garment, in the shape of a dude, behind the bar. You just
Tell these guys about how you can breathe underwater.
he produces a series of like burbling noises very adamantly at these people who go, yes, okay, right, and they seem to understand him just fine.
The fuck?
They kind of gather. Your friend here is very intelligent.
Yes.
You speak squid.
Oh, he speak most sea languages.
Oh. Kintar, honestly, I thought you were just like being a dumbass.
No. Not gonna lie, I thought that we had been talking to Octopodes. Can he not speak like regular?
No, you can't speak
Oh, shoot.
common. He's fucking octopuses.
I guess I
What are you
just made
talking
that
about?
up. I don't know.
But most of the time, his name is going to be the same in most languages. You know
Yeah,
what I
he
mean?
can just understand us whenever we tell him to cook us stuff.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I guess he understands enough that like any dish, he knows that in all languages.
Yeah, but you know, to us, like, we don't understand shit that he says. He just goes, blah, blah, blah.
Dude, I could have swore we talked to him like the first morning or something.
No.
But okay, fine.
Oh, Gravy like went down and like got a ton of food from him.
Yeah, I talked to
Yeah.
him. I met
Yeah,
him.
she-
I
yeah,
introduced
she-
myself.
Well, she talked to him, but he was just like, blah, 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 and then made her food.
I just thought that was a fun thing he liked to say. I guess.
Jesus Christ, that's his catchphrase.
Yeah, like it's
awesome.
cute.
Amazing.
They
As
discuss
much
with
as Kintar
you.
knows about animals.
Yeah, they discuss with you about
Land animals.
the objective that they have. They explain that about a mile out, 2 miles down, their ship has unfortunately sank to the bottom of the ocean, and if they can get down to their ship, they can get it up. But they want extra bodies to be there just to ensure safety, because they're not particularly sure about what's in the waters around here. They were kind of blown into this area via a storm.
Now, is there a way? What if we?
I can't breathe underwater.
But what if we took the house out there?
We're not doing that. It needs to rest.
Still, hey,
That-
it can't move a mile.
It needs to rest.
One of them says,
Need to let it rest.
"We've got the apparatus to help you breathe underwater. It's just about, if you're willing. We offered a free trip to any of the continents, but your friend here says the house can do that."
Well,
Well-
I mean,
Well, when you put it like free
Takes
trip
a
to the
while.
continent, that could be more.
Yeah, I feel like we
more
can
viable.
take a trip and let our house, rest here, and then maybe use the conch shell to call it to us wherever we are once it's good and ready.
We
Well,
could
maybe.
also
whenever we-
try to
whenever we-
tow it.
No.
we could just do that.
Oh, you saying you guys can tow it to wherever we want to go?
Yeah, we
They're
could
just
tow
saying
it
they'll
behind
pull
the
house
ship.
behind the boat.
It floats.
See, this is why I brought you guys in. You guys asked the good questions.
Yeah, Fez,
I-
how was it? How are you out drinking, skipping rocks?
That was pretty good.
That's nice. How
Gained a
much
lot of knowledge.
Oh, that's good. How much of our ale did you drink?
Enough.
A keg's worth?
Half, 3/4. What's the difference?
We
Well,
only had 2, right?
a quarter.
Speaking
sure.
of good questions, does this apparatus teach you how to swim?
Oh, it more just allows you to breathe underwater. It does not teach you how to swim.
If you can breathe underwater, do
Okay.
you even need to swim?
You can figure it out. It can't be that hard. But
You'll
how
get
many
your
of these
bearings.
apparatuses do you have?
Oh, I've got enough files to cover the lot of you, and then probably 2 extra.
And you all can just, I assume, breathe underwater.
we don't necessarily breathe underwater, but we can hold our
But you
breath
don't
for a
have any
while.
issue. Yeah.
Well,
No. How are we gonna get out there?
Oh,
They have boats.
we could borrow
Well, their
boats
boat's
from the
underwater.
village.
Oh.
you can just swim out there, can't you?
It's a mile.
A mile long swim for you
Pheasant.
lot might be a little
Pretty
difficult.
Pheasant, can you swim?
Hey, I don't know if I've ever really swam, but it can't be that hard.
No, I'm sure you can adapt.
I have no idea how to swim.
You'll be fine.
Adapt or die.
Right. It's just like adapt or sink. You'll be able to breathe. Like.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you'll just
I mean,
keep
if they
walking
can get a
along.
ship from the ground, like from the ground up to the water, they can get you guys. I think we'll be fine.
They're like, wait, you, the red one, don't know how to swim at all?
No, I have no idea.
Well, I mean, here's the thing though. If we're all wearing armor, we're going to sink, and so we
Pretty
can
much.
just walk there.
That's why you don't.
I'm like the only one not wearing armor.
Yeah.
No, but like,
I'm not wearing
But-
armor.
but we would want to sink if we can breathe.
If you'd like to walk along the bottom of the ocean, then be...
Okay, walking in water is much easier than swimming. So if we had to go a mile out, like, would you rather walk along the bottom or swim against the tide?
They're like,
I mean, I'm a physically gifted person, so it don't really matter to me. I can do whatever.
It just kind of really depends how long these apparatuses last for.
oh,
That's true.
they'll last. They'll last the rest of the day. We just have to be able to make it back before nightfall.
We should be able to do that.
Gravy's
take-
more
you said you had-
grumbling. Oh, sorry.
Oh, never mind.
Gravy's grumbling just because she's like, she doesn't want to get all wet, and she can't bring her birds with her because they're goop.
Do you guys have any apparatus that doesn't let your hair get wet?
They're like, well, no, I don't really have any bother getting wet.
You could put one of the spares on the top of your head.
I just wasn't sure. Yeah, we
You'll
could.
see how we manage when we do the deed.
Just a big old shovel
Oh.
cap on Gravy's head.
Oh, so we get to watch. Okay, well, guys, listen. I think I'm in. I think we should be able to help these guys out pretty well. Give it a little slam, get Chipkin House to rest, so we can start moving on our journey tomorrow.
Where'd y'all say you were from?
We're from Sierra Shadell.
Oh shit, we need to go there.
Oh, traveling to Sierra Shadell. Is it the site or business?
Business.
We gotta go see some friends there.
Oh. Good to have
And as you can
friends.
tell with the bar, always business.
That's
Oh,
where
of course.
Adora's from.
It's a couple of traveling merchants called Alwick and Toddy.
the
Oh.
the thin one is kind of in his backpack, kind of rustling for something, and perks up at their name and says, "Wait, you're not a subsidiary of them, are you?"
A subsidiary? No, we're not a subsidiary. My bar is not a subsidiary of anybody's.
Oh, okay. And then he pulls out some paperwork and hands it to you. He says, if you're gonna have a place that is making money, you're gonna need to fill out these papers."
I'll take care of it.
okay.
I take them and I put it in. I go and I put it in a specific desk in the fireplace. I have a file where I just like have different lists for different cities that we've been to.
Nice. He says, he seems apt to do that.
Trust me.
Oh yeah, we got to make money somehow.
Bureaucratic.
So, when are we leaving?
Well, I guess gotta finish my
You guys
beer
are
and
ready.
let's go.
And they all kind of throw back their ales. They say, "Well, we'll be back in an hour so that you guys can take the potion and we can go down there. So give us just a bit, unless you want to come with us into the city."
Quick question.
What
The notes that they had, you said they were different.
Yeah.
What did they look like
They look
compared to like?
like
They just gave us a bunch of seashells. They didn't actually give us any real money.
they're made of metal and they are coins. and it is your typical gold, bronze, silver, platinum, etc. But they are shaped like sand dollars.
Oh, I was really hoping they were gonna be
Okay.
shaped like seashells. I was like, that'd be so cute, actually. Like little like bronze and gold and silver seashells. But that would be a bitch and a half if somebody just dumped those all over. Somebody's like, I don't know where's my money and what's a shell.
Right. You kind of collect their strange monies and put them with the rest of the stash, and after about an hour they come back with these horrible looking viscous green vials. They kind
How
of
much money did they pay?
it was like
I gotta.
it was like 15 silver.
Take
Awesome.
it. Put it
I'll
in
take.
there.
Yeah.
You are handed each one of these potions, and they're like, well,
Hey, Fezzik.
good
Sorry,
luck.
not to cut you off real quick, Dan. Fezzik, can you tell me how much money is in the currently we have in the fund, so that way 2 people know it, so that way in case anybody's skimming money, I can fucking find out.
I
Tell me how
would
much
never do that. That hurts.
Tell me.
I will. 425 gold and 15 silver. Fucking asshole. I would never do that.
I never said you would, but I said just in case.
It's implied if I'm the only one looking at the funds.
That's
It's
true.
implied.
I just listen. My bureaucratic side is just making sure that the checks and balances are in place, so that if things happen,
Ow.
I'm
All
aware.
this means to me is now there's gonna be 2 skimmers.
I'm the checks, the balances, the judge, the executioner, all that fucking shit.
See, that's usually not a good thing.
That's really not. That's normally called a dictatorship.
Just follow Fezzik, you'll be fine. That's my
Give me
tagline.
a second.
Just oh, that's your campaign line.
Follow Fezzik.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
I feel like this has been a really tough session for Connor.
We drink the booger potions.
Yeah, I throw that thing back.
Yeah, they are brackish and strange. They are incredibly salty as well.
Oh.
It essentially tastes like drinking back algae-filled seawater.
I was about to say, the
Nice.
one thing I hate in my drinks is salt.
Yeah, and no tequila, unfortunately. But after a minute, you start to feel thin-breathed. And you hear them say,
Start suffocating on land.
well, we better get in the water or you're going to have issues.
What? I thought they were gonna get a boat for us and take us out there.
Can I have one of their extra vials?
Fezzik,
You-
keep the other one.
You
Can I
asked
take
it.
the other one? Rock,
Yeah.
paper, scissors for it.
I'm like, just in case.
All right, rock, paper, scissors for it.
On
And then I just want to grab the vial and put it in my bag.
You know what? Never mind. You can keep it. I'm not worried about
It's like,
it. I was
I'll
Kid
gonna,
Shark,
take the
take
one-
that
I'll
one,
take
yeah.
the one- I'll take the one he
use
doesn't
that for
grab.
something mean anyway.
They're like, well, counted as part of the fare for the drinks. At this point, you guys are feeling very thin-breathed.
Jump in the water.
Yeah.
Can we jump from the top of the house into
Waste
the
your
water?
time running back in the house, up all the stairs.
From what I was
We're
looking
in
at,
the water right now.
from
Or
what
no,
I
we're
was
in the house right
imagining,
now, right?
that's like a 10 or 15 foot jump.
Oh, you'll have to
like
drop.
it's a big jump.
Yeah, you'll have to
That's
jump
like a long
out.
jump.
Oh, okay.
Good fucking luck.
We have like a 3-story house. You realize this, correct?
Yes, that's a lot of height in order to get far.
Well, no, but yeah,
The
but
patio
the
is on the
distance
first
to
floor.
We have
I was
a
like the-
very wide base.
Yeah, the distance to the
You know
fucking
what? Kintar, do it. Do it.
beach line is insane.
Roll that athletics check before we
If
get
I,
this
dude, if
out
I
of
was
the way.
one more level and I had the buff where I could
Yeah.
like jump further and higher, I'd totally do it. But no.
As you guys enter the water, you instinctually hold your breath. Go ahead.
I want to do it with style. I want to like as I'm running in, I want to dive, but like mid dive, I want to like start my transformation.
Okay.
So that like as I'm submerged, I'm Wolfie.
Okay.
Oh
Can
my
I,
goodness.
can I try to catch him and spear him out of the air?
So you're just gonna fucking
Spear him out of the air.
What?
Either spear him or jump in front of him and RKO him. One of the two.
You just,
Oh.
Make
Wow.
an athletics check.
Bruh.
Also,
I just gotta fuck with Kintar.
You're just gonna.
Come on.
swim.
You guys have been reading books all day. It's lame.
So all you're gonna do is.
Physics trying to have some fun.
Why would you do
Change back
this?
to a normal
22 athletics.
22. What is your strength?
This is an attack, right?
No, it's just more. It's not like a damaging attack. It's more of just like someone's
it's-
jumping in, and I'm jumping in front of them to
It would
catch
be
them.
it would be a grapple technically if you're RKOing him. It would
That
be
works.
it would be a grapple. So you have a contested throw.
All right, 22, Kentar. Go ahead.
It's just a. Is it a strength? Just strength?
Yeah.
I forgot you both get advantage.
13. I have terrible rolls. I have a +5 in strength.
You leap.
I have a +4.
You leap into the water with such confidence, your arms out in front of you, your brow furrowed, and you can feel the fur gathering on your face and on your hands, getting closer to the water, making it so that when you entered the water, it would seamlessly look as though the water turned you into the wolf. That being said, you are lurched out of the air suddenly. Just like, kind of the wind being gripped out of you. As suddenly you are flipped on end and slam into the water on your back, flat.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Ooh.
The surprise...
As soon as that happens, I'm going to claw him.
Okay.
I just love to imagine Kintar like as a dog come out and be like, what happened?
As you... I'll say at this point, as you all enter the water, go ahead and roll for your attack. But as you all
You do have
enter the
disadvantage
water...
because you're grappled.
Yeah. You instinctually hold your breath for a little while.
You don't need disadvantage because I rolled a freaking nat 1.
Oh,
Nat 1.
Damn.
So
I pin him underwater on the bottom floor, and then we're good, and I go away.
yeah, I was gonna say, who is in the water fully first?
Not gravy.
Obviously, those two.
Well, other than those two, of course.
I mean, I guess.
Who's
B,
after,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm like off to the side, like getting in calmly.
Adora?
Oh god.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Are you standing on the beach still with the drink in your hand?
Yeah.
That's
Gravy would be
awesome.
as well.
Okay.
Gravy would be as well. Just because after the incident with the puddle, has a thing of water.
So
Deep water.
from your guys' point of view, you see Kintar jump and start turning into a wolf. Fezzik grab him out of the air and slam him into the water and hold him down like he's trying to drown him.
No, it's a 3 count.
Oh
Just
my
1, 2,
God.
3. I win, and then I
Okay.
go off.
Heard.
I mean, as soon as you let go of me, I'm going to try and attack you again.
Oh
Like,
my
That's fine.
god.
Go for it. I don't care.
Like children.
Seriously,
Splash.
that's exactly what's
That is a
happening.
16.
That hits. Good for it.
10 damage.
Cool.
Poor Fezzik.
I just got a donkey kick him in the back of the head. I rolled a 19 plus.
As you guys are
Like
fighting,
6,
you
yeah.
didn't get far enough into the water for this to be like, you're standing and
Rough
submerged. You
Oh.
are like maybe up to your mid calves, and when you breach the water, it feels like plunging fire into your lungs.
Ah.
And for those of you who have drank the potion or are out of the water, you are now starting to lose the ability to gain oxygen from air. And if you were to touch the side of your neck, you will realize that you do have gills.
Ugh.
Oh,
Gross.
okay. So have Adora and Gravy both drank the potions?
No. I have not
Or
drank
both
it yet.
have it yet?
I'm fully submerged and now swimming out towards the end of
B's
the
like
water.
B's gonna walk over to you guys after having drank the potion, grab both your hands, and start pulling you towards the water. Like,
No.
come on, we gotta,
No.
come on, we gotta
Gravy's
go.
like, Gravy's pulling against it. She's like, no,
Gravy,
no,
come
no,
on.
no, 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 no,
Come
no,
on.
no.
All
If
right.
you guys
No, no,
don't
no.
come, I'm gonna suffocate and die out here.
Drink it. I drink it immediately.
Gravy
Wow.
does it. Gravy's like, I can
And
bring
then,
you back.
then I start running.
I love the
Wow.
gravy.
Gravy,
You take off
Please,
into the water.
I
It's just
don't
like
wanna die
splash,
right
splash,
now.
splash, splash.
please come on.
You can see
I
him
don't-
starting to turn kind of purple gray.
Listen, I'm like Gravy. We're just gonna be walking along the bottom floor. We're not
I'm-
we're not swimming. It's okay.
I'm scared of water.
It's we can breathe underwater, and I'm starting to suffocate. So I need you to come on.
Dude, she's gonna drink this vial, start suffocating on air, and then immediately just like have trauma of both above water and below water. She's gonna feel safe nowhere.
It takes a little while to take effect.
Okay.
That's why B is still able to be out here.
I'm not gonna lie, Gravy's low-key having a panic attack, like full on scared of the water panic
So then
attack.
what I will do is I will say, B, make a persuasion check.
I
And
would say, Beak's just gonna like slowly grab her hand and like try to calm her down as best he can.
yeah.
And like,
And
Everything okay?
Gravy, I'll just say it has to match or exceed your constitution.
Okay.
ooh, is that a natural 20? Is that the 20 symbol? That is a natural 20.
There you go. He is very
Well,
I didn't know with
convincing.
this dice what the natural 20 symbol was, so I had to check underneath it real quick.
Damn.
So that's a 28.
Does that beat your con?
And being, like as kind as he possibly can be, like a little out of character, like holding your hand, being very gentle, trying to.
She
like,
just- she
ease you
kinda,
into the
like-
water.
She's still absolutely terrified, but she
Mhm.
looks at him and just goes, "If I die, I will come back and haunt you." And then she takes the potion.
And so you know what? B looks at her and he goes, "I wouldn't have it any other way."
Okay.
And,
So
like,
okay, she drinks the potion now, but she just so you know, she does not let go of your hand. She's gonna
That's
hold
fine.
your hand this
Be
entire
holds your hand.
fucking encounter.
that's fine. B holds your hand and walks into the water with you.
You guys turn around and Adora's just face first into the water.
Floating like a starfish into the ocean.
Good.
Dude, I
Just
do that all the time when I'm in water.
not necessarily like sinking at all, but just buoyantly floating
Floating
in the
along
shape.
the
He's like a water skipper. Like
Doing what, like, if you ever went to the pool or the lake with your dad, and your dad would just like get in the fucking water and just do that. float
yeah,
back,
exactly.
And you're just looking at him the whole time, like, how do you do that?
Pretend you're a dead body in the water.
I still don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
But as you guys enter the water,
Like tie a rope around Adora and start dragging him behind us like
Right.
he's a balloon.
oh man,
Just an
That's
underwater
awesome.
balloon getting pulled behind us.
I love the idea that you guys get far enough and you need his help for like a fight or something like that, and the outward shot is just like ocean for as long as the eye can see, and then just Adora like sucked under the water. But you guys make your way to having
I just love the thought of Adora just being there and all of a sudden just like, what the fuck, and just getting dragged
Right,
downward.
the water starts to fill your guys' lungs. After instinctually holding your breath for a good while, you eventually have to take a breath to get oxygen, and it is this terrifying feeling of like, oh god, I'm drowning, oh god, I'm drowning, and then your brain kind of evens out, realizing that you're not, and you're fine. Let me get a music change, because you guys are underwater now.
Dude, B
That's
is
why
gonna
I'm-
be the only one that can communicate while underwater like this. With your message.
That's true. Yeah.
And well,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to cast message. I can speak to you telepathically. So
But that's why I
B,
was.
tell Fezzik
That's
he's
exactly,
an
yeah.
asshole.
he's not talking to you telepathically. He's currently talking to Gravy, just like telling her continuously, "It's gonna be okay. We're fine. Like everything's cool.
She literally has a death grip on your hand. She is not
It's-
letting go.
It's okay."
Just the squeeze.
Yes, like if you want to pull your hand out, you will have to roll athletics against
He
me.
is not.
Just saying.
Your hand is currently grappled.
He is holding
Yeah.
on.
You guys, as your eyes adjust to being coated in a thick layer of salt water, the sting eventually goes away as kind of a result of the potion itself. When you blink, your eyelids feel a little sticky, almost like you're having a bad allergy reaction to pollen or something like that, but you get used to it eventually. The underwater terrain around you is like rolling bluish green dunes dappled in cheetah print made of light. coming from the topography of the waves above you. The ocean floor is covered in color and life. Fish, as far as the eye can see, swimming, kind of at every angle of water that you can possibly perceive.
Just being a dog, like in the water.
As you can look around now and get a better grip of, the kind of goings on, you no longer see the 4 soldiers that were around you. Instead, they are replaced by 4 differently coated seals. They dart around you at high speeds, kind of whipping, causing bubbles to accumulate below, behind their tails.
It's the
I
Selkies!
want to try and grab onto one.
Oh, no, don't touch the Selkie.
You grab onto its tail, and it looks back at you very quickly, kind of realizing what you're doing, and takes off with you attached to its tail. It is a swammy ride where you are up and down the whole time, but eventually you get used to the motion and can kind of stiffen yourself to angle in more of a straight line than just waggling up and down the whole time.
Nice. Travel unlocked.
You are moving pretty quickly. You can tell that these creatures have some power under the water. And it kind of stings. You can feel almost the salt particulate in the water hitting you as you're moving. The thing that none of you expect to see as you kind of immediately get a grip on the land is buildings under the water, all in kind of shallow shambles. They look like maybe the terrain had been eaten up by the ocean, and it was just a civilization that either moved up beach or out entirely. These buildings are very square, made of slate, kind of stacked on top of itself, and then plastered together with some sort of concrete-looking material. It's pasty and white, but dappled all over as the texture is, partially due to erosion. As you walk through this underwater city, you start to gather more of the culture here. The houses go from being kind of square, sturdier buildings to round, adobe-looking buildings that are made primarily of the plaster substance in between the slate. They are covered in these big concentric circles that are painted onto the side. It seems as though it stained the material itself. In the center of this ramshackle underwater town is the remnants of a well, a very large well that seems to go down into pitch black tealness. You can't see the bottom of it at all. Kintar, having read through the book you were just reading through, you recognize something pretty much instantly upon passing by the more ramshackle square buildings. These are moon elf houses.
Ooh.
They are obviously super old and haven't been lived in for who knows how long, seeing as how the tide has completely swallowed them. And you don't see any bones or remnants of people at all, other than the buildings strewn about.
I'm trying to decide if I want to let go. I think. How big is this area?
Altogether, this This sunken town is about the size of Lerwick.
So I assume we're like swimming through it,
Yeah,
and that would take about like
an hour at tops to see the entire city.
no. Oh no, but I mean like at the way we're going now. Like I'm holding on to this seal guy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And like, is it like a blink and you miss it? We're going through, or what?
No. I mean, it's under you, and it's passing under you as you're moving through. This is, I mean, it would be super noticeable, and you would be able to catch details because there are a lot of buildings here.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'll keep that in mind where it is, and I'll just so
Okay.
Stay with my ride.
Yeah. The 3 other seals seem to be coasting alongside you guys, making sure that you don't get lost on your way out to the destination. They do seem to be keeping a pretty keen eye out across the water, just to make sure that you don't have any incoming predators or issues with creatures sneaking up on you, seeing as how the event could be in 360 all around you.
Guys, hitch a ride.
I'm a bit tied up.
You got a free hand.
Both hands are attached to 2 party members.
I literally have Gravy in one hand, and then I'm pulling Adora like a fucking balloon behind me.
Just daisy chain. Adora, grab on.
You're actually running out of rope. You're getting deep enough now into the ocean where he's about 50 feet above you.
I wasn't like letting it up like and stuff.
Oh, okay. He's just floating
yeah,
above
no,
you.
He's a balloon behind me as I'm holding onto the rope.
Okay, awesome.
I just kind of look up every now and again. He's like 10
I want to
feet
look
above me.
back at B and just like point to the tail and like do like a little knot tying motion. And then I'm gonna grab onto one of the seals and see if they haul ass.
Piece of shit.
You may have to
Okay.
get on the 2 seals.
I hold out the rope for you that's fucking tied to Adora, and you just fucking leave.
I'll take it. I'll take the rope and I'll tie it to one of the seals. And then after I tie it, I'm gonna grab onto one of the seals and see if we can jet forward.
Okay.
I imagine
Speed of
Adora
pace.
was not watching what was happening with that rope, and he is about to be shot.
Yeah, very suddenly you are jolted forward at about like the bottom of your ribs. You get a good back crack in as you're kind of whiplashed forward. And it's a very dull like sound in the water.
Yeah, you get pulled like one of like the fucking characters in Attack on Titan.
Yes, exactly.
Fucking fly forward.
It very much so looks like the mobile gear. You pretty quickly realize you're being pulled along in a very snaky motion, just because there's a lot of like lag for the length of the rope. And they'll like take a turn and you'll kind of drift in the same motion, but the rope will swing away and you'll kind of swing out ahead of them sometimes. And they have to kind of redirect your velocity.
I want to try to speak.
Okay. You speak and...
Yeah, I know, like...
Just all octopodes.
You speak and the words they do form in the underwater, and because you don't have air, it doesn't sound as bubbly. You are speaking through the water instead of speaking into the air bubbles through the water.
Okay.
So it is strangely less muffled. As a matter of fact, most sounds while you're underwater are amplified, and you all feel the need to speak quieter.
Yeah, so I think I just would have said, like, I was just like, can you understand me?
Yeah, I mean, everybody that can hear you can understand you.
I'm talking to my seal. Or, well, the seal that I'm
My
riding.
seal. What a
No,
fucking
like-
chauvinist.
Yeah.
Shut up! Oh my...
It turns back and kind of gives you a nod as it
Okay.
continues swimming on.